Hello everyone, we are DMD Hangar team. A quick heads up regarding the new character. This version utilizes the mover movement component, which was introduced in GASP 5.7. This brings major new features that we can fully leverage with DMD systems, opening up possibilities for much more advanced movement and interaction logic. Keep in mind that since Mover is still in experimental phase, you might encounter some bugs, and it may not be ready for certain system features. We'll explain those in more detail later. This tutorial will focus specifically on integrating the multiplayer health system with this Mover-based character. In our previous tutorial, we already configured the project for the health system to work perfectly. We highly recommend watching it first to avoid any integration errors. We need to repeat a few steps for the new character. Let's start by adding the health component. Then, select the data asset containing the retarget animations. Additionally, we need to add the health overlay node within our character's new mover animation blueprint. The placement of the overlay node is crucial. We must ensure it's positioned correctly so it doesn't interfere with the new character's other animations. As we did before, we're going to set the billboard visibility to always visible so that all allies remain trackable during the match. Of course, every project may require a different configuration. We'll also add the BPI target interface to customize the display name on the billboard and define the target type, in this case an ally. Now we'll add the weak point to the head, just as we did with the previous character, to enable critical hit detection. Of course, we can also enable the visual damage feedback using emissive lighting on the character's body. We'll use the damage FX material function that we integrated earlier. Remember to add the damageable tag to the specific mesh where you want to trigger the effect. As we mentioned at the beginning, this character is in an experimental phase and has some collision bugs that may interfere with our system. In this case, it's not possible to enable the mesh collision to receive damage hits. Therefore, damage must be received through the capsule component. This affects impact decals, prevents weak point detection if they are inside the capsule, and unfortunately, ragdoll states upon death will not function. We hope these issues are resolved in future GASP updates. The health system is now integrated into the new character. As you can see, the weak point cannot receive damage due to the capsule collision, and impact decals on the body are not visible. Even so, all other features work perfectly, except for the ragdoll state as mentioned before. Remember, you can join our Discord channel for more information. Thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you soon.